Well, hi, good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining me in my shop for another run at this radio. And now I'm going to say something I've said a few times in the last few videos. I'm going to say it again. My plan is to align this radio today. That's my plan. Now, the last number of videos you've seen that something else has shown up that had to be dealt with, but I think this time I'm going to get away with it. Even if all I can do is do the alignment on the oscillator for the broadcast band, I think I'll be pretty happy with that. So how is that done? It's all a matter of adjusting one trimmer slug way up on the capacitor here. There we go. Let's put this right like this. There, you can look down and see the meter we're going to be reading too. So I had some trouble finding out which one of these is which, but in fact it is written in the manual. I can't remember if I posted the part of the video where I hunt around through the service manual. Can't find information. Well, it turns out it's there on a diagram. I just missed it. This is the oscillator, as I was guessing, because of the bent. There's a bent plate here. Can't quite see it. That's okay. So this is the broadcast oscillator. The adjustment is done at 1500 kilohertz, so we'll tune the radio down to 1500. It's also done by radiating a signal, so I'm going to use my newfangled crazy signal radiator over here. So we want this on 1500. Whoa, man, I just about knocked over the radio there now. Now that would have added a lot of excitement to this video, but succeeded in that. So we want this to say 1500. Can we get there? Yeah, 1500. Okay, now the next thing I have to tune is I have to make this resonant here. So what I'm going to do is I have another radio. I have a lot of other radios. I have another radio here in the shop. I'm just going to turn it on and dial up 1500 on it. So rated 1500, there's a noise signal. So we won't do this at 1500. We'll do it. Oh, this was now operating. Okay, that may have. Stop talking. No, so this isn't resonating yet. So what's happening now is the signal generator signal is coming out of this large antenna here fairly strongly, radiating in my shop. It's being received by a radio about 5 feet away, and of course the radio we're targeting is just right here. It's only a couple feet away. So that I think proves that, let me just turn this radio off here, that proves there is a signal available at 1500, actually 1482. Hey, you know what? I checked the accuracy of this the other day. It's been a long time since I did it. It seemed to be quite on the money. So maybe that's another good thing for me. Ready to turn this guy on. Okay. Okay, so I'll switch it on and volume a little bit. Power coming now. Just want to check the little safety deal there. Fantastic. Radio came on. Speaker's working. We're golden. Now, I'm not picking it up, so we'll try to tune it in here. Yeah, just I'd forgotten it. It seemed to me like 1500 was way off the band here. This is way out of whack. Let's just double check. Yeah. So I'll put this on. I'll put this on 120. Too much noise there. There's a quiet spot. 110, fairly quiet. We'll dial in 110, and we'll just kind of gauge how far out this thing is, and maybe even start the alignment right here. 11. Did I say 110, 11? I think is a better way to say that. 11. More volume. Of course, this is no longer tuned. Da 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 da. Roughly there. $11, $11, $11. Okay, so this isn't 11 though. This is probably more like 13 or something. Let's go up there. Way home again. Do I even I have this on band 7, I believe. Yes, sure. Not even. Here we are. Well, we're off in the I'm in the woods already. Okay, we're going to try 1,000,000, because I'm sure I had it working at 1,000,000 yesterday. The signal's full. Let me verify the tuning on this. Okay, I think that's a quiet spot we're going to head for. So, 10:39 sounds like a quiet spot on the band. Can we pick it up over here? The answer appears to be no, we can't receive it. Hard for me to understand why not. Let's do the direct connection just to get things working here. This will allow me to pump a very strong signal right into the radio. Pretty strong signal. Really? 1300? This is what I found last time. This is way out. 1300, and it should really be way up in here. Actually, right about here. Wow. Incorrect oscillator. Maybe the oscillator has been adjusted on the wrong side or something like that. How to get way the heck up here? Can I even get it down? Let's try. See if we can get it down to where it should be. This is really bad. It makes me a little hesitant, in fact. See if we can get something up on the meter here. Okay, now is that really the radio? No. It should go up and down. Let me check my clip leads here. Oh, they sure look attached. Very troublesome meter. I think I got it now. Okay, now we're cooking. Okay, so the objective now is to get the tuning dial to go all the way over to 1039. I can't imagine the trimmer can get that far. The trimmer I'll be doing this with is this one here. I'll try a metal screwdriver, see if it throws it off. Nope. Okay. So this is not cranked down tight. Oh, this is not going to move the signal far at all. Wow. So I tightened it up, but I don't know which way I moved the pointer, actually. Let's find out. It's going to be the wrong way. Yeah. So this has to come open. Less capacitance. Right up. Okay, can't get any looser than that. Where do we get to? Is that right there? Like I started out by saying, I'd be happy if I could even do the oscillator. Something serious is wrong here still. So the radio is tuned on the dial here to about 1280. And we're putting in a signal of 1040. And this is already oscillated down as low as it can go. Pointer in the wrong place on the string. Pointer in the wrong place on the string. Didn't I find that this stopped early? Would that explain it? Let's see. Going off scale here. Capacitor not at its limit. This is what it is. It's the pointer. To the top here. Probably when I was messing around, I slid the pointer on the string. Yeah, see, it ends there. That's probably all it is. So before sliding it, let's take a look at what they've done with the pointer attachment here. So often these have got glue on them, or they've done other things. This one, what have they done? There's a little tube there. Well, this just slides freely on the string. Like, what I'm seeing is a little tube with the string going through it, and then the tube is clamped. The string is going through the tube. What have they done here? So if this is a factory sort of deal, oh, for God's sakes, you didn't even see any of that. Let's look again. Here. Hard to see in the camera. A string normally comes through one of these things, and it's got 3 fingers, and you just kind of wind them through the fingers and then bend them a bit and clamp. And you can still sometimes slide the string through it even though it's clamped. And this is the first radio I've ever seen that actually has a little tube in here and the string going through the tube. Well, that makes it really easy to move, but also makes it easy to slip. That's a very, very odd arrangement there. So that's why it got knocked off, because look how easy it is. I probably just bumped it and didn't even know it. So where should it be? That's a good question. Let's see, the capacitor is closed tight. So we're at this extreme end of the band now. You'd expect the pointer to be where? I didn't see anything in the manual that indicated anything. There are dots right at the end of the run here on every one of them. So we put the pointer there, and then we go heading down to the other end of the radio. See where we stop down here. Wow. Hey, it's right where it should be. So that's all that is. So this radio tried everything to throw me off this morning, but oh, here's where it goes wrong. Look, the string is pulling through it. The pointer is relocated on the string. That's not true. Why is it not getting any further than here? Everything came to a stop, the capacitor and everything. Why here? What's the deal with this spot? You can see the capacitor still got a ways to go. But turning the string, not another string deal. Come on, man. Okay. Right there, it sticks. You see, really, I can feel something. I can feel something in the control. Something hits at that point. For God's sakes, there's a stop on it. What is that? So, oh my gosh. Let me get the close-up camera going. This is getting too crazy. Just crazy, man. So when you look at the big wheel here, I'm going to fix the focuser. Hang on a second. Good. Let me turn the tuner up. And you'll see that's a stopper, and it comes along up here, and it runs into the boom right there. So this big wheel is not going to turn any further than that. The pointer is located here at that point. It's not sliding, the string is stopped entirely, so the capacitor's not moving. Everything just stuck because of that. So that is supposed to happen. That should be happening when the capacitor is closed. So maybe I can move this wheel independent of the other. So this is a weird arrangement. There's the actual capacitor wheel. The wheel I'm looking at is this gearing wheel. So the string, I don't think it's fixed onto this wheel, so this wheel can turn independently. So what we'll do is, what do? We put the wheel at the end of its run, where it is now, and then we force the string and the pointer and everything to move all the way to the end. Okay, so I'm gonna first... That's as low as this radio will go volume-wise. That's off. I'm gonna turn it right off. We'll leave it off. Well, yeah, how can you do this with it off? Well, for now I can. So what should I do? I should push the capacitor and see that the pointer moves, therefore the string is moving. So first, back. You know what? It's really hard to move this. And now forward, because everything is moving. I can see everything turning here. Forward. Forward until it hits the stop. There. Now we're at the stop. Now I want the whole thing to go forward further. And let the string slip. And yeah, my camera fell over. This is not working out. So I'm gonna have to look a little closer. The easy thing didn't work. So I gotta make the string slip over this big wheel here. So to do that, and I want the capacitor moving this way. So I want the string, this string. Oh, it's down on this wheel. Oh shoot, that's tied in place. Sorry about this. It's very hard to get this on. There's a small wheel and a big wheel, and this is a gearing arrangement. The big wheel is driving the pointer. You know what? That's all that big wheel is doing. All this big wheel is doing is driving the pointer. I gotta get this capacitor closed, and then I'm in a position to position everything. So this is a complicated affair here. These strings are under pretty good tension too. The simplest thing. Maybe I can grab the wheel, turn it back, and then bring everything forward again. Why don't I try that? Grab the wheel and turn it back without everything moving. Oh, what kind of a string system is this that it has? So usually the problem with the string systems is they have slip in them. Well, this one, no slip, and it's a problem. Wow, this is really 3 strings. Okay, so we're at the stop. The pointer should be at the end, the capacitor should be closed, or open wide. It's not open wide. I tried to push the capacitor, it won't go. I should just try harder and just make the string slip. Try harder. So force the big wheel against the stop. Wow. Come on. I just can't believe the success they had in making this thing so... So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to relieve the stress on the string. I don't really know which way to do it. So we'll just try different ways here. Where is this at? This isn't at the end of the run. That's not the end. No way. That's got to go further. I break the stopper off down there. Okay, well, we'll try turning the wheel independently again. So it's against the stopper. And we would want it to go back this way. Wow. Well, in the back of my mind here is fiddle around long enough, I will break the string and be forced to replace another string on here, which I really don't want to do. What a nonsensical situation. How did it get into this situation? What if I work at the other end? How did I work at the other end? Let's go to the other end. Other end. We're at the other end. Capacitor's closed. So everything's in the right position. How can it, wait a minute, wait. How can everything be in the right position? That's fine. That's perfect. Yes, it can be. Yes, it can be. See, I'm losing my head here. Losing my head. I'm so upset. I wanted to be working, I wanted to be manipulating electrons here, not strings. I'm really stuck. So we're at the other end. So at the other end, there's a springy thing happening where, see how it. But you know what? There's a stopper, the same stopper, and the same stopper bar. This could be designed so that this stopper hits either side of the stopper bar at either end, which means I need to have this all the way to the stopper bar. And I just realized, look, the strings are attached to this wheel. Okay, strings are attached to this wheel. That means the wheel will not turn independent of the strings. The wheel that will turn independent of the strings there's string termination in this wheel. Look down here. String termination in this wheel. String termination in this wheel. String terminations in the wheel up here too. And what this means is I got to figure out which string it is that needs to slip to correct this thing. No strings can slip on here. What have they done here? They have a string terminating in this upper wheel. You can see the terminations right there and right there. That string from that wheel is this string. It's this one going to the small wheel. And it looks like it just goes around the small wheel and can slip. But the small wheel has a spring. Oh, you know what they're doing here? So the string ends, oh my gosh. Okay, so the string ends are up above where I showed you. Up in here. Where are they? In there, string ends. That same string works its way around this smaller wheel in there. The smaller wheel. and the string passes over an opening on the wheel. A spring comes out, grabs the string, pulls it down into the wheel a bit. It's not ends. The string doesn't end. It comes down and goes out, and there's a spring here to apply tension here. And you know what? That is the tension, because there's no springs up on top here. So that is the spring tension. They've used that technique, sort of pulling in the center of the string. Okay, so that means the string does not terminate on that wheel and can slip, particularly if I loosen the spring grip. So that's the wheel to slip on, the little geared wheel down there. Oh man, how am I going to get that to happen? So we would like to push this wheel until the stopper hits the stop bar, while not letting the string move, and then rotating it this way. So it's pulling. So if I grab this string and pull it downwards or freeze it in place, we might be able to do this. Let's see. The problem is for the string to slip on the wheel, the part that dips down and has the spring on it has to slip through all that. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'll break the string before that happens. Another jackpot here. Oh my gosh. Hard to get at that, get at the spring. It's kind of behind the panel a little bit. Kind of get at it down in here. So I could pull that spring off. String tension will go down. I wonder if I can grab the end. What if I can grab the tense end of the string, the spring, the end of the spring here. If I can grab it and somehow pull it to relieve the tension, and then the string will slide through it. That sounds like the best thing to do. How do I pull the tension out of there? Rearrange the radio. Well, if you like puzzles, radio repair is your thing, that's for sure. Now, yeah, I can't work on it from here. So we got to swing it around until the spring is exposed. There's the spring. I then got to grab on the end of the spring, pull it back. That relieves the tension on the string. At that point, I should be able to rotate this. Rotate this with the knob, in fact. Hey, you know what? So I can go down here. Stick point. Relieve the tension and dial this down to here. Yeah, relieve the tension. All right. Now this thing's gone up. Spring is in almost a straight up position now. Fish something down in there, find the string and hook it. Pull it up. That's step one. I want to hook right into the spring metal, not on the string. Okay, I got a hold of something. Let me look on this end here. Oh, I'm way down on the spring here. Okay, that's the end of the spring. So I pull this a little distance. The tension will come off this string. The wheel will turn independent of this string. This string is the... God knows what it's doing. Okay, tension's off. Oh, I can't turn the wheel. I got this tool in here. Oh, for God's sakes, man. How many things you got to think of at once? Wrong way. Turn it. So it's at the stop. It's at the stop. So I want to turn the wheel and not have this. I don't care about the dial string, actually. It's this other one. It's just going. And I pulled the tension right off. I can't actually tell if it's going. You know what? It isn't. It isn't. The string is staying put. What have I done now? Okay, so I got the method. Now, what did I do though? I just made it worse, I'm sure. I got the method though. Let's tune this all the way. We got somewhere with that. So go that much further. Turn the wheel this way, further. Put the spring. Okay, I got the spring. Pull it up. Which way was I supposed to turn that wheel? I'm at this way. I'm at the stop though. I can't turn the wheel. So push the capacitor. Push the capacitor. That's not going to work. It's not going to work because the tension is off the string that... Oh my God, what did it do? It does do this. Turn this wheel. Crank it, baby. You can see the string becomes slack here. Oh, I didn't pull the tension off enough. Okay, try now. Come on, man. Would you believe it? I think I just did it. If we put this here now, we look at the capacitor. Capacitor's all the way. Okay, baby, do your thing. Everything's turning. Everything's working. Just a touch past. It wants to go further. So it wants to hit the stop. Okay, so you know what? That's not really a problem. Hit the stop and move the pointer. Hit the stop. Hit the stop. Put the pointer. Okay, and run to the other end of the deal here. The pointer slides on the string. I can fix that in various ways. Just over. Now, did it slide? Right on. What did I say? If I just got the oscillator done, I'd be happy. Okay, let's try it. I go to 1500. Right on the money. Switch on the radio here. I can remember how to do it. Why is everything so quiet? The speaker came off. The speaker did come off. Speaker off. Okay, speaker attached. Try again. Good. We're still on band 7, as far as I know. Let me stabilize the radio a little bit here. So we're at 1500. We should dial this guy up to 1500. And there. $12.75. It says 1500. Let's see if there's another one. Oh. So that first one was the image. The signal generator. I guess it's really putting out a good signal here. So we will reduce the signal like that. Tune it in. So what we want to do is it's just a blasting. Let's do this. 1500. Get my screwdriver ready. Am I stepping in front of the camera too much? Let's put this here. I can get this done. I'm going to get this. Well, I'm going to get one thing done. I'm going to get it done. Ooh, crazy radio. Now the objective is. Hopefully you can see that. Not quite. Let's bring this down a little bit here. A little hard to see that. Still hard to see that. That's easier. You want that to say 1500 when I'm done. And the capacitor here. Go towards 1500. Good show. And live. Right there. Okay, you crazy radio. Let's see if you can pick up some stations. Now, it is just running on its own antenna. It's up in this area. But who knows? Maybe we'll get something on the way. Quieter. Coming up on the French station. Right in here. Okay, we're going to fix that in a sec, I think. Coming up on 680. 640. 590. Not a 1. Not a 1. But what I'm going to do to help this guy out, this radio out, I'm going to take my outdoor antenna. These are the leads. And I'm just going to hook it up to this very simple loop here. Put this near the antenna on the radio, and this should give it more stuff to chew on here. Okay, so I've done that. Didn't seem to make any difference at all, did it? Just one guy, come on. Just one. Nothing. So we'll go down to where we think 640 is. And I'll try to blast in a... oh, you know what? I still have the signal generator direct connected here on the antenna. Let's take that off. That may not have been helping at all. That may have really been wrecking it. Let's try again. Anybody, somebody. Am I the last man on Earth? There was one of those movies on just yesterday. 3 people left on Earth, a woman and 2 men. Kind of a dumb movie, really. The movie wasn't about how they were going to survive. The movie was about how they were going to get along. Didn't really. Well, the disappointing thing is there's nobody coming in here. 640. At 640, going nowhere right now. That's right. I'm getting frantic. Okay, let me verify the 640 on here. Okay, we'll put on the other radio. Dial down to 640. There's a station there.
And unless you have a way of, you can go home later and look up your history and when you reloaded your card with.
Well, that's how that radio is supposed to work.
And
it's supposed to sound like that one.
Ticket, but it's certainly not something you can do on the spot because you don't have any easy way to do that kind. And a lot of the history also for your Presto card doesn't show up online until
turn the output down.
It actually happened.
Yeah, and should the onus be on the card holder, the Presto user? I mean, after all, they're just using the system that's been provided. I
was just talking about transportation cards people have in the city of Toronto. Allows them to ride multiple transit systems. Anyway, okay. That is 640. That is putting out a strong signal. Putting out a really strong signal. There it is. Wow, something very, very wrong here. Well, okay, so we know there's a station at 640, there's noise at 640. Seems pretty quiet down here, doesn't it? Let's go down there. There. Okay, that sounds kind of normal. So where are we? We're at 50, 55, 56, 57, about 580, I would say. About 580. On there it says 600. So we're out, but there's more adjustments. There's 2 more adjustments. I'm not going to do them. I'll tell you why. Because from here, it's all about that. It's all about doing all the stuff in there. So this is a good spot for me to stop. Not much left of me anyway. Yeah, I'm going to stop here. Yeah. Stop here. Stop here. Thanks a lot for watching. And wow, this radio just it's not giving up. It just won't give up. See you on the next video.